The turning point for you guys seemed to be there in the second quarter.
When we switched to zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. We pressed, went back to a zone. While we were pressing and staying in man, sometimes we didn't find our players, so we switched to a zone and it cut them down. They didn't score much after that yet. We thought that was a turning point.
What led you to that decision?
We've been practicing it all year. We've been using that defense. If our man-to-man isn't as good as we think it is, then we have gone back to 2 or 3. And if the other team doesn't shoot well from the outside, then they were penetrating well on us in the first period there. And I think we won the second period. I think you have it there, 17-5 or something. Second period. And generally, we got a good game from all. We ran 9 or 10 players in the game, and each one did their role on the floor. And Sarah was a little demon out there, I guess you would want to say. She was all over the floor diving, and she hustles, and she's only a freshman.
Oh, okay.
So we're very pleased to have her for another couple of years. And she upped her scoring a little bit more tonight. Usually she's a defensive player and brings the ball up court, beats us on presses, but tonight she got her scoring touch back, which helped a lot. So that was nice to see for her too.
So as a freshman coming into a tournament like this where it's, you know, do or die, are there any nerves?
Yeah, I was definitely nervous at the start of the game, but I don't know, just after warm-up, just once you start shooting and get running, it kind of just went away.
Just a game, yeah.
Just a few jitterbugs before.
By the way, Sarah's from Stittsville, Ontario.
Well, Ottawa.
Ottawa? Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
People
Ottawa.
don't know where that is.
Yeah.
So in a game like this where it gets fairly lopsided in the third and fourth there, is it hard to keep focus when you're rotating through?
No. I tell you why. The girls who come off the bench are very keen to get into the game and play, and usually the defense even picks up a little bit because of that. But remember, we're playing a team that can score with Bria Moore and some of their outside shooters. So, I mean, a 20-point lead sometimes can fade to 15, but the three-point shot has made a big difference in the game of basketball. I mean, three threes and you're down to 11 point need overhead. So we substituted freely, but still you had to be cognizant of time and score.
That's pretty well all I got. Who are you up against next? Do you know?
Tomorrow we play Mount St. Vincent.
Okay. And expectations going into that?
Well, they've defeated us 3 times this year, and each game I think has got a little closer. They were a very well-rounded team, good coach, and we'd have to play very well. Last time we played them, we didn't shoot very well. And it was a home game, and if we had shot as we normally shoot our percentage, we probably would have won by 4 or 5, but we didn't, and we lost. So if we shoot fine, I think we'll be a close game. If we don't, then they're very well, a good team, a very good team. And you can't make mistakes. If you make a mistake against them, they turn it into something positive.
That's all I've got.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us. Great. Thanks for having us. Thank you.
For the first quarter and a half or so, at what point did it kind of start to slip away?
Probably the second quarter. We had a little bit of a stumble to the start of the second quarter, and being a really young group with quite a few young players, 2 freshmen in the starting lineup, the defensive pressure got us a bit, and just took too long to recover.
For you, was it frustrating at all? You know, you were running the floor pretty well out there.
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating to lose. Like whenever I lose, it's frustrating, but
You never want to lose.
no, I like to win. But yeah, at the same time, I love my team and proud of them.
Yeah, we've definitely come a long way since our very first weekend in November. So
Yeah.
young group, only about 3 players with floor experience, so we're pretty satisfied with what we've done this year. Would have liked to have come up with a win, but
Yeah.
we're pretty happy with the group. Great group of kids.
Looking ahead to next year now.
We're excited.
Yeah.
This kid wants to play already.
Yeah, I'm ready to start.
She's ready for
the season.
September.
If I get a practice, I can for real.
We can arrange that.
Okay.
No, we're really looking ahead next year. Really excited about players. New players coming in, some former players returning, and lots of experience from this year. Lots of freshmen got lots of minutes that they maybe wouldn't have had on other teams with more seniors in the lineup.
So coming into the tournament, what were your expectations for this year?
play as hard as we could, make it a competition. We beat them at home and we played fantastic defense and we rattled them ourselves, so we wanted to ignite everything with our defense and did that for the most part, but when we started to falter, it didn't feed into our offense like it normally did, so congratulations to them. They're a good team, so we'll beat them next year.
Are you satisfied with your team's effort?
Completely.
Completely.
Completely. Yeah. Great group of kids. They've been an incredible group all year. I have no complaints. Except for this one.
So are you a freshman this year or no?
No.
No.
I'm in my 3rd year of eligibility, but I took 3 years off, so I'm really not a freshman at all. I'm old.
She's a real senior. She's almost a senior citizen.
So with the young team, how important is leadership?
Really important. We had a lot of leadership this year on and off the floor, and we had fantastic seniors that were great role models, not just in how to practice and work ethic and stuff like that, but they were really good with setting the tempo for what we wanted to do all season and for showing players how to be good teammates. We had really good examples of how to be great teammates, and I think that's why we had such an enjoyable season, because when things get rough, some teams like to turn on themselves. We've got a wonderful group that really, they're going to miss each other.
Alright, that's about all I've got.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.